What's up, guys? Potbelly Pigs for Life here, and today we're back with another episode of Conservation Carnival in Planet Zoo. Alright, I need to pause this because already we're not 10 seconds in, we've got a lot going on. So, as you can see, we've got a lot of animals maturing. But anyways, so if you guys remember from last episode, we made a couple of well-needed changes to the petting zoo thanks to the barnyard animal pack. We added in some new decorations, such as this huge field of corn plants. We added in some of these hand washing stations, a lot more decorations, nice little seating area, as well as the new animals, such as the Tamworth pig, as well as you can hear them in the background, the sausage chicken. Getting some water. So then let's see, what else did we add in? In the South American enclosure, we have the alpacas. Here's one of them. We've got a wide variety of different colored alpacas. I know you can't really see them now because, it is dark out. Oh my gosh! This one's using the climbing thing. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh, she's using the little climbing thing. I love that. The llamas are running about. Oh, this is baby alpaca. Oh, this is one of the baby alpacas, I think. And not to mention, we added in a completely new exhibit with all sorts of animals, such as the alpine goat. Have they been having any offspring? Let's check for some offspring. As well as the hill Radnor sheep. No, but we have a couple that are expecting offspring. Obviously we have little Jackie, the baby Highlands cattle. And we have a baby standard donkey. We've got the Highlands cattle. And baby sheep! Oh my gosh, this thing is so adorable. Let's see if we can find some fully grown animals. This is one of our piebald standard donkeys. Right over here. Trotting along. And of course, we have several different skin colors for the Highlands cattle. We've got the bull here, who is melanistic, I think. We've got this one, which is a standard Highlands cattle. And then here's a couple more of the standard donkeys. This is the regular, brownish gray pattern. Along with the Radnor sheep over here. I wish the Radnor sheep had a couple more skin variants. Let's see, that's a goat. And then here's another one of the cattle who's about to have some offspring. I think it might be time. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, it's happening. Baby cow! Oh my gosh, you're so adorable. I love these guys. They're so stinking adorable. Look at them! Oh! We're gonna have to check in on these guys. How are the Sagas doing? Bactrian camels are doing fine. We've got a couple baby Bactrian camels, including this one who's got a unique color variant. Look at him! Oh! And then also, I think that a couple of the... Oh, finally we got a baby alpine goat. And we have a horse that is expecting offspring. Look at them! Oh my gosh, so adorable! Look at them! And look at the baby sheep. Oh my gosh, I just love this. And then we've got more dying animals. So, I mean, oh my gosh, I cannot get over how adorable this little baby goat is. Oh, look at them. Alright, so that is enough getting distracted by baby animals for one episode. So the plan for this episode is we're going to finish the drive-through safari, which was what we were gonna do last episode, but then we got a little bit sidetracked with the barnyard animal pack and adding in all of the new animals into the petting zoo. So yeah, this episode we will definitely finish off the drive-through safari. So if you guys don't remember, basically this is going to be the American Bison enclosure, and this is going to be the massive, what do you call it? The massive African enclosure with zebras, ostriches, both species of wildebeest, sable antelope, and African buffalo. So I think a great place to start is with the American Bison, since their enclosure is going to be a lot smaller, and it's really just going to be them. So we have actually got quite a lot of American Bison. They're all going to go right in here. Yeah, unfortunately, I probably will have to pause every now and again, so that way I can do some zoo management stuff. Alright, seems that our American Bison have arrived. I'm assuming this is the male. Yep, that's the male. Alright, so let's see. Oh yeah, they need a lot less sand. So, without any further talking, let's get started. So I think we should start with the terrain. So let's get all this nice tall grass. Alright guys, as we're working on the American Bison habitat, I just want to quickly remind you that we are trying to reach 100 subscribers before the end of 2024. So if you're enjoying this video so far and you want to see some more Planet Zoo content, please make sure to leave a like, comment down below any feedback or suggestions you might have, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Alright, so probably the plan is we're gonna put short grass underneath the track. There we go. So then, now, of course, we have to get in all of the habitat items. So let's start with that first, and then we'll go on to doing plants and whatnot. So let's get one of these. No, hang on. Let's get one of the big shelters. No, not these. Those. Let's get one of these. I feel like would be fitting for such a large herd of bison. Either that, or I guess we could just do two of these. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Let's just do this. There, I love that, actually. So then, what we do is, of course, we add in all of the, what do you call it? The bedding. I know what I'm doing. I've played this game for over 700 hours. There we go. Love it. And then we, of course, need enrichment. But before we do the enrichment, I think I'm going to add in the plants first. Okay guys, time for a couple of quick American Bison facts. So, I briefly mentioned in a previous video about the conservation story of the American Bison, but I didn't really get to go in depth about it. So, basically, as many as 60 million bison used to roam throughout North America, from as far north as central Canada to as far south as Mexico, and even as far east as Pennsylvania. However, as the United States began expanding westward, the bison were decimated by the settlers, and at one point there were less than 300 left throughout the United States. But thanks to conservation efforts, there are now upwards of 360,000 wild American bison alive today, which is not nearly as good as they were before the arrival of settlers, but also not nearly as bad as it was 2 centuries ago. One other cool thing is that these magnificent creatures play a crucial role in many Native American cultures throughout the Great Plains. Whenever a bison was killed by an indigenous tribe, they ensured that every single part of the animal was used in some way, shape, or form, including the more obvious parts such as the meat and hide, but as well as bones and even internal organs were put to good use. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how this turns out. Sure, it's not that, jam-packed with foliage, but it also doesn't look super duper empty, which I really enjoy. And especially the pond over here looks very nice, as well as, the different types of grasses, but again, there's also plenty of openness. It's open, but it's not empty, which I enjoy. So then the last thing we're pretty much gonna do is we're going to add in pretty much all the African animals. So the plan is let's see, where do I want to start? Because there's gonna be a lot of them. Let's start with the Blue Wildebeest. They'll go in here. Ah, perfect. It appears that the Blue Wildebeest have just arrived to their new habitat, and as expected, they are not too pleased with how it looks. And to be fair, I also wouldn't be too happy if I was plopped in a sandy wasteland with just a hard shelter and was told, this is your new home, deal with it. So yeah, let's get to work on this habitat, especially the terrain. Definitely the terrain. Alright guys, so as we are working on the habitat, I'm just going to mention a couple of various animal facts, starting with the Black Wildebeest. So to start, the Black Wildebeest can reach speeds of up to 50 miles per hour, or 80 kilometers per hour. This speed can be used in order to evade various predators such as lions and spotted hyenas. One other cool fact about these guys has to do with their behavior and how the environment affects them. When the weather is cooler, they tend to lay down to rest, but when it gets warmer, they rest while standing up. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the African buffalo. So African buffalo are highly sociable animals, with some groups having thousands of individuals. This safety in numbers helps them to intimidate predators, which, speaking of, many people know about the infamous rivalry between African buffalo and lions, which dates back to many generations of lions preying on the buffalo. In many instances, African buffalo take little to no chances and attack lions almost on sight. Alright, so the terrain is already looking so much better. One thing that I'm also going to do is I think I'm going to add in a couple more animals so that way we can balance it out. So let's do the Sable Antelope and the zebras next. I've decided. Alright guys, one quick fact about the Common Ostrich is that these guys are the largest living birds on the planet, weighing between 250 and 300 pounds and standing at 9 feet tall. Let's also add in the ostriches while we're at it, I've decided. And then also, let's finish up adding in the bedding now that we can actually see where we're putting it. Yeah, no, pretty much the only thing that they really need is just short grass, but you know what? They can live without it. It's just a tiny bit of short grass. They're mostly fine. Let's see, what else? Let's add in some plants now. Alright guys, time for a quick fact about the Sable Antelope. So, the Sable Antelope's scimitar-like horns are not only used for fighting between males, but they are also commonly used against various predators, and in some reported instances have even been known to be fatal towards these predators, from leopards to hyenas to even lions. So yeah, it just goes to show that these guys are not to be messed with. Okay, so this last animal fact will encompass both the plain zebra and the blue wildebeest. And specifically, it will focus on the symbiotic relationship that these two animals have. So while both species are grazers, the plain zebra is more adapted to eating the tougher grass, which will then give way to the shorter grass for the blue wildebeest. And in return, the blue wildebeest will provide protection for the plain zebras. Yeah, overall, I really like how this turned out. Like, especially with these fever trees, because they're like aquatic plants. In fact, what I might do is I might even do a couple more of these. I feel like. And who knows, maybe like right in the middle of the lake. I know, I just called it a river. My apologies. There we go. Looks really good. And are there any like other like aquatic plants? Let's see, what's this? Ooh, this would look good. I'm thinking like right here. We'll do one right. We'll do a couple like right over here. We'll do one. We'll do big one there. We'll do the small ones. There we go. I actually really like that. Oh my gosh, look at them. They really do move in herds. But yeah, I really love how this looks. So anyways, now let's add in the rest of the animals. So we just have the African buffalo and the Black Wildebeest. And you might realize that I still have a couple ostriches in the trade center. Don't worry, I have a plan for those. You'll just have to wait and see. And now really all that's left is just adding enrichments. Let's see, rubbing pillar. I really like the idea of disguising it in with the trees. And maybe not that one. Maybe not that one either. We'll just this once. We'll have it out in the open. It's fine. I'll put that right there. There we go. Alright, so then we also have a couple of these. Now these we will disguise into the trees. There we go. We'll add in one of these. I'll put that there. I know it's a little ways for the keeper block, but you know what? They're getting exercise, which is all good and well. And then yeah, already that's enough for these guys. I have a feeling as they produce more offspring, they're gonna need some more. So because of that, let's add in this thing right there. Perfect. Oh yeah, and of course they also have the interspecies bonus, which is awesome. Let's add in. Let's add in this ball. And then yeah, just more of these. Fun. Let's see. Let's add it in right there. That looks like a good spot. Yeah, so I have a feeling that as the animals start reproducing, we're gonna need to add more and more enrichment to meet their needs. So that was so Black Wildebeest, zebras, and I believe Blue Wildebeest are all set for now. So are Sable Antelopes, ostriches, not so much, and these guys, not so much. Let's add in one of these, and we'll add it in right over... Where do you think I'm supposed to put this? Right there. Still not enough. Alright. Oh boy, okay, let's put this one right, nah, I like to space out the enrichment a little bit. Let's put it there. Love it. Alright. Anything else that we could add for buffalo? Yeah, let's add in this nice mud bath. There we go. Let's check the ostriches. Yeah, the ostriches, they need like an entire like new set of enrichment. So, with that being said, let's add in one of these. So yeah, that looks good. They still need more though. Let's do a little sprinkler. Let's put the sprinkler right. Ooh, here's an idea. Let's put the sprinkler near the mud bath. There we go. That looks like a good place for a sprinkler. Let's add in a small ball. And the small ball we can put right there. Anything else? Rubber duck. And the rubber duck, I always like to put the rubber ducks in the shelter. Like that, they can snuggle up with the rubber duck. There we go. And then, also, you know what? We'll add in, like, a couple extra, like, smaller balls. Let's see. We'll add one, like, right here. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's then add in, like, sort of like a feeding station. So, you know, like an area where, like, all the animals can go in and graze. And you know what? Let's put it, like, along here. And then let's, multi-select. Let's, put it as close to the fence as we can. Which is right there. But yeah, that is pretty much the African habitat completed. Man, I'm really happy with how this habitat turned out. And what's great is I think that we're already expecting some baby animals. Let's see. If I remember correctly, Blue Wildebeest. Yep, we're expecting some baby Blue Wildebeest. We are expecting, some baby Sable Antelope, and we're expecting some baby zebras. That's super exciting. Oh my gosh, look at all of the animals over here. Man, they really do move in herds. I know, I already made that joke. See, you can't tell me that the view is not great. But yeah, so, one other thing is that's pretty much this area of the zoo completed. So yeah, so, that's pretty much the drive-through safari section. So let's just take a minute to, like, take a look over here. This is where guests walk in. This looks really awesome. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Oh, there's one of the camels. But yeah, so, now, you might be thinking exactly what's next. So, yeah, this, like, big overarching zoo, it is not over yet. We still have a lot more animals that I want to add. So, pretty much the next section, which is where all of these animals are gonna go, so the next section is gonna be a combination of, like, a city zoo meets a carnival meets a circus. Now, I know, like, the whole thing with the circuses, basically, like, my thing with circuses is, like, domestic animals I'm totally fine with, so, like, horses, dogs, llamas, camels, rabbits, again, as long as they're, like, being treated well, and, like, their needs are being met. But wild animals, like bears, elephants, lions, tigers, seals, they do not belong in circuses. But basically, the idea is, for this next area, there's going to be a sort of, like, giant indoor stadium, and rather than doing, like, circuses, it's gonna be, like, animal talks. So, there's going to be, like, outdoor exhibits for the animals, but they can be lured inside, so that way, they can be talked about. So yeah, pretty much the plan for next episode is going to be a big building episode. So we might be able to do one animal, and if we do get to add in an animal, it is probably going to be the California sea lions. But the majority of next video is going to be building the area. So what I'm gonna do is off camera, I'm probably gonna make a couple edits to the train track, and I'm also going to add in a couple more of these houses, you know, to really make the in-between area over here look alive. I'm probably not going to get that on camera, but maybe what I'll do is at the beginning of next episode, I'll just do like a little bit where I just show exactly what I got done off camera. So then one last thing I quickly want to mention is that I know that this video was uploaded a little bit later than I anticipated, and I do apologize, but for my summer schedule, expect to see a video every week. I probably won't be able to do multiple videos a week, but yeah, definitely plan on seeing a video being uploaded each week. With that being said, I do also have the entire week of the 4th of July off, so I have no work that week, which is really nice. So because of that, I'll have more nights to be able to work on videos. So yeah, that week I'll try to get 2 videos uploaded. I can't promise anything, but one thing I will promise is during the summer, every week you'll get a video. But yeah, with that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If so, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see some more Planet Zoo and Jurassic World Evolution 2 content. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.